Okay, you guys, it's about time we had a serious discussion. Um, First of all, if you haven't seen the Mortal Kombat movie, that was just released in the U.S. on April 23rd, there will be spoilers here. So, if you are going to watch the movie, click off this video, watch the movie, and then come back to this, because I will be divulging information that does contain spoilers. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay? But first, I want to point out some upgrades we've made to these videos so that you guys can see what's going on here. I now have a green screen effect going on behind me. Hi. The dragon is not actually behind me. Over here on the bottom here, we have my social medias, where you can find me on everything. So, watch that ticker and you'll know where everything is. Okay? We still have where is it? We still have the Warriors. So the Warriors will be going over here on the right. But I want to give you guys something to look at. So while I'm doing this, we're also going to do a character demonstration. So this will be a longer video first. So I'm going to split this in multiple sections. Number one, first we're going to talk about the movie. So I think now we'll start by just talking, right? My honest thoughts about the Mortal Kombat movie. I loved it. And here's why I loved it. It was a different take on a classic. Now, you're not going to get Liu Kang as the main character. At least not yet. The main character is former MMA champ Cole Young, who is, by all accounts, just made for this movie, as far as I can tell. Now, I will admit, Cole is kind of a flat character, but anyone that knows me knows I have strong opinions on Ronda Rousey's portrayal of Sonia Blade in Mortal Kombat 11. Her lines are flat. You can get more personality from a board. Sorry, Ronda. This movie is really about Sub-Zero and Scorpion. These two guys. Sub-Zero played by Joe Taslim. Scorpion played by Hiroyuki Sanada, respectively. These actors are perfect for these characters. You also have Kano, played by Josh Lawson, who absolutely steals the freaking show. Okay? I've never laughed so hard as I have at Kano's lines. And Kano is just the comic relief, and in my opinion and my friend's opinion, because I've watched this movie twice, all with friends, and my friend's opinion is, rather than Cole Young being the vessel that carries you through the realm of Mortal Kombat, Kano is that guy. Kano is the dude with a lot of the personality. So, Kano is well played. Josh Lawson killed it. Okay? The other actors, you have Jessica McNamee playing Sonia Blade. She's awesome. But I felt like they stifled her for, I'll say about half of the film. They stifled her. They made her this unimportant character, and it baffled my mind for like the first half. And then once she finds her purpose, there will not be spoilers throughout this video because I want you guys to watch the movie. Once she finds her purpose, she really ramps things up. But I love Jessica's look. She's very physically imposing, very driven, very motivated individual, as is Sonia. And I had no problems with her casting. Ludi Lin as Liu Kang looks the part, but you are going to see that they demoted him to sort of like the healer of the group. I don't know who you would call the damaged person. I guess you would call Kung Lao that, but Liu Kang is more of in charge of finding the combatants for Earthrealm and making sure that they're trained and up to snuff. Raiden is more like the, I want to call him the angry coach, because he spends almost the entire film telling Cole Young and Kano how poor they are and how they don't deserve to be there. And that baffles my mind too. But the first several minutes of the film, you see Scorpion or Bi-Han and Hanzo Hasashi fighting in feudal Japan. And while Hanzo is running errands for his wife, Bi-Han takes the opportunity to storm the compound and kill the family. Y'all know how his story goes. Family and clan murdered by Sub-Zero. And all these characters are very well done. Jax was well done. I love Mehcad Brooks as Jax. Big ups to that dude. You know, I'm gonna say a lot of times in this video, but I'm just trying to make sure my thoughts are properly conveyed here. Jax is very good. This is what I expected Jax to be. The first time we got Jax in a film was Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and he was played by an American Gladiator, which turned out to be an abomination. That whole movie is just bad. But this is a proper portrayal of Jax. This is a proper portrayal of someone who's who's done a lot of tours in the military and who is somewhat broken. And Mehcad plays him to a T. The only one that I feel is devoid of personality is Cole. He is supposed to be your vessel that carries you through the film. That's the whole reason they put him in there. and didn't put a guy like someone we know in the Mortal Kombat universe. This is someone entirely new to the franchise. And he just doesn't do it, and it ends up being Kano. CC Stringer is Melina, and she is one of those characters that fell through the cracks. There are so many Mortal Kombat characters in this game, in this movie, that there's not enough screen time for all of them. So unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of Melina. We definitely didn't get a lot of Reptile. Reptile is in this film for, like, I would say 5 to 7 minutes. But here are my honest opinions on it. Very action-packed. It doesn't stop. The movie is about an hour and 50 minutes long, but it feels a lot shorter than that with how fast it goes. While unimpressed with Cole Young, I realized that this is just an origin story and there will probably be more to come for him. So I think he's just a guy that has no idea what he's into. Similar to how Johnny Cage was in 1995 film. He just, to me, didn't have a lot of personality. And my friend, who I watched with the night showing, he said that Cole Young's personality is hidden behind a paywall. It's DLC, so we need to pay an additional $9.99 to get Cole Young's personality. Which I laughed out loud at. There are people like Reiko in this film. Shang Tsung is played by Chin Han and is brilliant. My gripe with him, though, is there is not a lot of Shang Tsung doing martial arts. But I understand that there are people that don't like the fact that there is no Mortal Kombat tournament. How can you have a Mortal Kombat movie and it not be a tournament? If you listen and you watch, Shang Tsung says his mission is to kill every one of Earthrealm's champions before the start of the tournament, so that way it can just be forfeited to Outworld. And to me, that's a brilliant premise. You terminated Mortal Kombat. You wanted to kill every combatant. That essentially makes them John Connor and Outworld are the machines. So I had no problem with there being an official Mortal Kombat tournament. What I did have a problem with, however, the scenery was amazing. It was all on location in Australia, but my issue is Outworld was not dark enough. In Mortal Kombat 1 in 1995, when they got transported to Outworld, it really was this rundown place with scary, skeleton-like structures, and everything was on fire, and it was a dark purple. You didn't get that in this film. You got a bright purple almost Edenia kind of look, because if you look, Edenia is a really bright purple, vibrant realm. You're not supposed to get that in our world. It's supposed to be dark, dank, run down, everything's on fire, everybody's running, and there's chaos, bedlam everywhere. You just didn't get that sense of dread from Outworld, and I would have liked to have seen that. There were some corny things like Cole getting his armor from a friendship bracelet. Like, really? Really? Like, come on. That's almost as bad as like the Power Rangers in their last movie, not being able to morph until they cared about each other. Like, I don't know why, how, why. Like, I just don't know. Now, supposedly this is the first of many films, and the next movies subsequently will be more based on the tournament, which I'm waiting on. But I really liked it. 8 out of 10 for me. Good popcorn movie. A lot of fan service. Very bloody. Some of the fatalities you see are just grade A. Disgusting. It was great though. Everybody top to bottom. Max Wang is Kung Lao. So great. Ludi Lin killed it. That dude is jacked. I do not know how people do it. He got so jacked for this film. It was insane. Anyhow, guys, see the Mortal Kombat movie before you watch this video, please. I'm gonna make sure I put that in the description. This was gonna be a demonstration video, but I'll do a Sub-Zero demonstration a little bit later on. There will be a double upload today. I just wanted to get my thoughts and words onto the screen so that you guys can hear my opinions. Check out all my socials right there. Thank you to all the warriors, which are right there to your right, and my Patreon link will be in the description down below should you want to become part of the Warriors Squad and become part of an exclusive Discord server where you can have a dialogue with me and give ideas about future videos and live streams. That being said, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, and always remember there is no knowledge that is not power. See you next time.